batting from you, not unusual, but of course, what do you think? You say you're announcing your retirement after the World Cup. Give us a reflection of what you think of things after you would have wrapped this year.
Well, before I get there, I thought it was a great game. You mentioned to be able to get 160, and it's fantastic. And it's a great feeling to get, to another milestone by scoring another century. I'm disappointed to actually be on the losing side, but I can't take away the fact that it was a great game of cricket. England batted well, to be able to post on 419 and a good wicket as well. So, we can't fault that thing. It was a great game of cricket, and eventually we fell a bit by 28 runs. So we just have to try look to St. Lucia and try and score the series and make it 2-2.
How important was it to perform the way that the team did today, getting up to 389 in reply to such a big total? What does that say about the squad at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at a situation like this, there's a lot of positive to actually still take out of the game, even though we fell by 28 runs. Just some simple areas we can actually look at and see where we went wrong. That key middle over where Edmire and Bravo got out in the same over. I thought that over actually changed the game for us as well. And then myself and the captain have to rebuild the innings and build a partnership, and then take it a bit closer. The way I got out, that was disappointing as well. Should look to bat a bit deeper. But Carlos and Ashley, gave us a chance, in the back end. And when Ashley got out, then Carlos got out in the same over, and then the rest was history. So just one of those things, and it was a great game of cricket for the fans, to be honest with you. So we can't take away the fact that it was still a good game of cricket.
Have you played in a crazier match? I mean, it was just boundary after boundary, 6 after 6.
I think this is one of the most entertaining games I've actually played in, to be honest with you. I don't know how many sixes hit, but I'm sure Butler was up there as well. I'm sure he hit over 10 sixes. So it was a fantastic game of cricket, and like I said, it was just disappointed to actually be on the losing side and a bit more smarter. We could have get over the line there.
Can you appreciate, obviously you're a guy who enjoys hitting sixes yourself. Can you appreciate the ability needed to do it and someone else is doing it?
Yeah, I mean, you have to give credit when it's due, and Butler is that sort of player. Played around the world, showcase his talent. Everyone knows what Butler is capable of. He's one of the best strikers in world cricket today, and you have to give him credit. He's a dangerous guy. In any particular team Butler plays in, he will actually win a game or take it close to winning games as well. So he's a very key player for England team. Like I said, I wish him well, not in the next game, but in the future.
At halftime, looking at 4:20, you started slowly in Barbados in both innings, and there was some discussion about your dot ball percentage. At halftime, what were you thinking today? How were you going to approach this?
I knew it was going to be a good wicket, to be honest with you. I mean, I was always going to go about, playing or normally playing, to be honest with you. And then when a particular bowler bowl a ball and it kind of give you a bit of momentum and get it for a boundary, then everything will actually take care of itself. And then that's why, as a batter, you sort of get momentum. And then it was going well. Campbell got a few boundaries, then he got out, then you have to reconsolidate again. So those are the little things you have to try and step it up and know when to actually hold back a bit as well, and get the partnership going with someone, which myself and Bravo was going well on. So I didn't really need to take many chances. So always work out what particular ball you're going to take and at what particular stage as well. So that's how I was actually calculating the game. So I always still think that we actually have a chance to win the game.
Looking at the World Cup, what score is safe? Is any score safe nowadays?
Well, England is a totally different condition. To be honest with you, we don't know what we're going to get. To be honest with you, but like I said, these days, team score 320. It's still gettable, so you got to just try and break it down a bit more from a bowling point of view, or you want to bowl what totally looking to chase and those sort of things as well. But with the game today, it's actually changed. So 300 runs is like par, to be honest. It depends on the type of wicket you're playing on as well.
It was take on the wicket itself, playing good. It was a projection on the wicket and for the proud in West Indies performance in today's match.
Yeah, the wicket played a big part. We knew it was going to be a flat wicket here, and it was going to be good batting as well. But I thought we didn't utilize that new ball pretty well. If we did utilize that new ball, maybe we could have actually chased 380, and we could have actually get a better chance to put up the chase. But like I said, that's a game of cricket. Once someone get on top of your bowling attack, everybody's going to actually be on the panicking side, and it's just to try and stop them whenever that happens again.
The crowd response. What did it help? Did it help in any way?
Absolutely, man. The energy from the fans has been fantastic. I mean, from both sides, everyone was cheering. Everyone was actually they're involved in the game as well. So, thanks to the fans to actually come out and supporting us. Based on what happened in the last game, we didn't get a ball goal, and then to see the turnout today was actually fantastic. So, I was very grateful to see the fans turn out today.
Your 10,000 runs in the ODI here in Grenada today, and the call from the fans, some are asking if you're going to reconsider your retirement. What do you say to them? They're asking for a little more of Gayle.
Yeah, I just have to work on the body, and then maybe you can see a bit more of Chris Gayle, to be honest with you. But to get such a milestone, it's a great feeling. To get 10,000 runs, I've done it in T20 cricket and now in 50 over cricket. So it's a fantastic achievement from my point of view, in my career, to be honest with you, and doing it for West Indies as well. Even more superb. Hopefully you can carry on, get more runs. And you never know, things change quickly in the next couple of months, and hopefully the body can change, and then we'll see
what's actually wrong with the body?
Oh man, getting close to 40, that's what's wrong.
All right, so just unretired? Potentially. I've been retired a week.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll take it slowly.
Does it feel like it's coming together for West Indies right ahead of the World Cup? Does it feel quite exciting?
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is that I've been playing a lot of T20 cricket, so it's always going to be a bit difficult coming back into 50 over cricket, and then eventually the body get accustomed to the 50 over format as well, to bat and feel as well. So. Like I said, we need some momentum to World Cup. So March, April,
May to
World
July.
Cup is May, so we have IPL after this as well. So guys will still be playing cricket. So, well, when the squad reach, we can actually regroup and see how we can actually get momentum leading up to the.
All right, as the
some of your wisdom to the younger players.
Sorry.
Are you imparting some of your wisdom to the younger players?
Well, it's a learning process for them, to be honest with you. It's not necessarily me to go and speak to them as much as possible. It's what they actually can pick up and learn quickly within their own game as well. I can transpire a few things from my point of view, but at the same time, it's always going to be up to them as well. I can't hold the bat for them. They will be holding the bat for themselves. And the quicker they can learn and the quicker they can get more mature, it will be superb for them within their career, trust me.
West Indies ranking number 9 in international series. Are you satisfied where you are now with West Indies looking forward to the World Cup? Are you satisfied with the position now? How the team is playing? What are your chances? What the team chance in the World Cup? Your own.
I mean, the World Cup is always going to be a pressure tournament, to be honest with you. And no one looking at us as favourite. So we shouldn't actually put ourselves under that strenuous pressure. We should just go out there and play what we are according to, what we know how to play the Caribbean style of cricket, and eventually teams actually fear us and respect us as we go on by how you started it in the World Cup as well. So those are the things. Those things are very, very key and very important for us.
Final one, Mission.
Yeah, it was just to say along the lines of that, but looking towards St. Lucia, what would you tell, especially the more junior players who saw us come this close but didn't get over the line? How do you?
I'm sure they're all disappointed, to be honest with you, which is good. I can see the expression on their face. You can tell that if they do this differently, they could have actually win the game. So that's good to see. You see that sort of body language when they lose a game, and then where we went wrong. And every individual know what transpired out there in the middle as well. So for them to actually pick themselves up in the next game, and whenever that situation come again, I'm sure it will be totally different for these guys to get runs or take it across.
All right, congratulations.
Devon Smith, Pavilion today. You're a good friend.
Yeah, it's great to see Devon Smith Pavilion. Man. I hit a few balls in there today, so hope I didn't damage it too much. But it's great to see my opening part. I get such a tribute, and it's fantastic to see these sort of things around the Caribbean. people can recognize the things you have done for your country, which is fantastic. So, well done, Devon. I'm proud of you. Good luck in your career.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.